Download Festival is absolutely cooked. Or is it? Download Festival is a massive music fest for metal and punk lovers, and it's held in Great Britain, okay? This year's lineup pretty fucking big, all right? We got Green Day, Sleep Token, we got Korn, Weezer, Bullet. Like, this is big. This is a big festival, and I think they get the lineups right for the most part because it's a nice combination of newer, fresher, modern bands and the old grandpa ones like Steel Panther. Oh, what's that, sonny boy? Hair metal isn't cool anymore. What happened? And I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to go, all right? But unfortunately, I'm stuck in silly old American freedom beer drinking state. Honey, give me my gun. But on the real, they're under some hot water because apparently trans people are not allowed to use the bathroom. Well, they can, but they can only use the restrooms that are assigned to their cisgender. For example, if you were born a fella but are now a trans woman, you gotta use the men's restroom. You can't use the women's restroom. And obviously vice versa. If you were born a woman and you are now a trans man, you have to use the woman's restroom. Now, this is the email that was sent to someone. I'm not entirely sure to who. Maybe this Noah guy, but I'm not gonna lie, this is a little confusing, but I don't know why they sent it. I don't know, like, if maybe this was a question asked by Noah and this was their response. I'm not entirely sure. But it got a shitload of hate, and obviously people were upset with the festival, and of course you had the other half of people that were defending its actions. But I'm not gonna lie, after reading it, and especially knowing the update now, which I'm gonna give you later in this video, it seems like they sent this email more for like legal reasons so they don't get in trouble, but I'll tell you in a bit. Right here it says they'll be following the guidance issued by Equalities and Human Rights Commission on April 25th, 2025. Here their guidance states that trans women, biological men, should not be permitted to use the women's facilities, and trans men, biological women should not be permitted to use the men's facilities. But then I feel like people kind of like disregarded the second part of the email, which it says, in line with this, we will therefore ensure that there are sufficient gender neutral toilet facilities available so that transgender non-binary customers have access to facilities they feel comfortable using. I don't understand why people are saying trans people can't use the bathroom if they also said this. Because I'm not gonna lie, in the update, they kind of just said the same thing, but more on that later. I'm not a lawyer, fella. I don't know the law, okay? I'm just assuming that they just set this more for like, hey, if we don't say this response, we're probably going to get into some legal trouble because we're not following some specific UK code, United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth. But obviously no one is going to see it that way. Everyone's going to take it at face value. I guess half of the email. But hey, I digress. Maybe I'm like misreading. Maybe I'm not all there, but well, again, more on that later. But after seeing this, a few things came to mind. One, aren't festivals like this like filled to the brim with porta potties that are not gender specific? I know some venues have these indoor restrooms, and I'm sure that's what they're referring to, which does limit like the trans community's like restroom ability. Like, what if, oh shit, we're at this stage and the only restroom around us is the indoor one that is only dedicated to either male or female. Right now we got to go all the way across the venue to actually use the fucking porta potty. But in turn, I might miss my favorite band, right? So I see the issue. But the second thing that came to mind is, how are you going to like stop people from using the bathroom? Even if they did use, like, let's say I'm a trans man and I go into the men's restroom, right? How are they going to know I'm not a cis woman? Especially if you go to like these alt festivals and alt concerts, most people, you can't even tell their gender, which gave me an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vizzy Plus's first ever game show. Woo! Today we got Milking the Madness and we're playing Trans or Alt Kid. Milking the Madness, are you ready?
I'm never ready, but we're gonna try our best for it.
Human number one.
I'm gonna have to go with Alt Kid.
She is an alt kid, congratulations. Human number two, is this a trans or alt kid?
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say trans due to the fact that there's surgical scars where the top surgery would have been.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to blur that shit out. Good shit. Human number three, trans or alt kid.
Telling by their facial structure, I'm gonna have to go with alt kid.
Yo, what the fuck? You're good at trans or alt kid.
Let's see, trans.
Yes. Trans or alt kid.
Well, I can see right there. I'm gonna have to say trans. You hit me with a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with alt kid.
Yes. And last but not least,
I'm gonna go with trans on this one, Vizzy, for 500.
this is an alt kid. Yeah.
Oh. Think about it. My wife is trans herself. So at this point, she's giving me a radar. And, if you're interested in checking out my channel where I do deep dives on a lot of degenerates, check out Milking the Madness. And the next video, Vizzy will actually be a part of.
How many did you get right? As for my brother, that is actually my brother in real life. He didn't really help me prove my point. To be fair, he did struggle a bit, all right? And he got the last one wrong. But either way, like, if someone is policing the bathrooms, what are you going to do? Like, hey, are you trans or something, huh? You look a little trans to me. No, I'm a fella. Let me see, prove it. Show me your meat. You feel me? Like, what are they gonna do? How are you supposed to combat that? But anyway, we do get this update email. And actually, Download Fest posted it on their Twitter. We stand with all members of our community, and we want everyone to feel safe, supported, and welcomed at Download. We want to reassure all of our customers that at Download, the majority of toilets will be gender neutral and available to all. There will also be single-sex toilets provided. Download Festival has always been and remains for everyone. We sincerely apologize that a previous communication on this was not clear. We are looking forward to seeing you at Download this year. And we have Noah here who initially uploaded the tweet. Indirect communication with Download about this. They wanted to make clear that they will not be policing the bathrooms at all, and that the customer service person who sent out this email should never have used that wording in the email. But again, like, didn't they kind of say that in the first email? Again, getting back to it, unless I got something wrong here. In line with this, we will therefore ensure that there are sufficient gender-neutral toilet facilities available so that transgender and non-binary customers have access to facilities they feel comfortable using. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe the issue is that, like, hey, all the restrooms should be like gender neutral. I don't fully understand, but at the same time, if there are laws in place that they legally cannot do that, it's like, what what do you want them to do? And by the way, I want to make it clear, I'm not against the trans gay community, okay? I'm not against non-binary people or that side of the world. I am an ally, okay? I want to make that clear. I'm just not fully understanding, like, again, Download just kind of reiterated the first email. Maybe if you know more than me, help me understand a bigger issue here. I think people are saying that some porta potties are gender specific. If that's the case, that's super fucking weird. Why? That's kind of fucking stupid. Like, what is the point in that? If that's the case here, what is the point of having gender specific porta potties? Like, what does that do other than, like, making you look stupid for making that a thing? You know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe somebody in the comments can clear this up for me. Make sure you like, sub, join the Discord, and click right here, because yesterday we spoke about the whole Ice 9 Kills AI thing.